Hi, Sven. So let's see if we do a good job on decluttering today. I really need to declutter a couple of areas in my bedroom. And I thought I'd try something called body doubling, which means working alongside someone, either in person or virtually. This can help each person stay motivated and focused on a task. The idea is that even just having someone there while you're working can make a big difference on staying on track. Since I'm really actually decluttering today, I know I'm going to hit some roadblocks, probably with sentimental items as well as identity items. I'll share some tips on how to handle difficult clutter like that. I'm not a perfect person. I still struggle with letting go sometimes. But my goal is to declutter these two areas in a comfortable, gentle way. So grab some water or a cup of tea, boxes or bags, and let's do this. So this is my bedroom, and the spaces that I want to work on, I have under bed storage, as well as I just want to go through my closet and see if there's anything else I can declutter. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and just set this up. I have this IKEA Malm bed, and I'll go ahead and show. So it has quite a bit of storage right there, but I have just been throwing things in there kind of willy-nilly, and every time I open this up, I see all these things that I know that they just don't belong anymore. So that's why I thought we could start with this. 1, be gentle with yourself. Decluttering isn't just about physical stuff. It's tied to memories, emotions, and sometimes even guilt. So if you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or stuck, take a deep breath and remind yourself that it's okay to move at your own pace. Progress doesn't have to be perfect to count. You're showing up and doing the work, and that's a win in itself. All right, so I don't know how this angle is going to work, but I'm going to try it out. I need to clip my hair back, and that way we can get serious with this declutter. Okay. Excuse the noise upstairs. We're renovating the bathroom, so there might be some construction noise. Hopefully I can get it out in editing, but not really sure. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and grab, first things first. Okay, so I'm going to grab some bags first of all, and I think what I'm going to do is the black one will be for donating. I think that's going to be what I'm going to do mostly with this stuff. And then I'll have one of these bags be for trash and the other one for selling and what I think I might sell. So that will be the process. And I'm just going to go ahead and dive in. Here's a couple of fanny packs that I had thrifted, and I thrift primarily at the Goodwill bins, and it's a place where they sell donated items for really, really cheap. So, you know, it's like, it's about $2 per pound. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of these fanny packs. I tried them out and I just don't wear them. So I'm gonna get rid of them. This is another little purse, wallet purse from Target. And I really love the style and the color, but I never used it. So I think I'll donate this as well. Okay, so my small business is that I thrift vintage and modern clothing that I sell online on sites such as eBay and Poshmark. I also sell in person at stores, consignment stores, as well as buy-sell trade stores, which are kind of like thrift stores. And so those are the two ways that I sell items. And I go out and thrift these items, find things secondhand, and then I'll turn it around and make a profit. So what I do with decluttered items, I kind of need to evaluate and see if it'd be worth the effort in selling the items. Online, you have to do things like photograph. You have to write a description of each of the items, and then you have to find a place to store it and until it sells. And then when it does sell, you have to figure out a way to ship it and send it to the customer. And then you have to kind of wait and see if the customer likes the object or the item and doesn't return it. So, you know, there's a lot of steps to selling something online. And, you know, the first step really is to determine whether or not the item has any resellable value. And is it something that people are searching for? So keep those things in mind. So the 3 items that I put into my donate bag so far, I think that they don't have a good resale value. Not enough for me to like take the time and energy to list. And then as well as taking over to the buy sell trade stores, I don't think they would accept these items. Now, if I thought that they would accept the items, then I would, you know, give it a try. You know what? Maybe I'm going to reevaluate this. These 2 fanny packs, I'm going to try these at the buy sell trade. Okay, so I'm going to put this in there. I talked myself into that. My strategy is when I take it to these different stores to try to sell, if it doesn't sell, then I donate. There is sort of a process to this. So anyways, I'll just kind of keep going. Let's see. Oh, here are some boots, and I love these boots. I used to wear these pretty much every day when I was working in San Francisco, and I did a lot of walking, and they are really worn out. So, but you know, the uppers are in good condition. So I think they're in good enough condition to try to donate, but I'm going to let them go. Okay. Then I have this plastic tub, which comforters and things came in, and they're great for, you know, storage, but it's all my winter items here. And here's a scarf. It's really pretty, but it's itchy. And so because of that, I don't wear it. And I have other scarves that I like. This scarf is pretty, but I find it's a little bit too thin and not cozy enough. These are some gloves, and I don't wear gloves other than if I go to the snow. So I'm going to put these in here to donate as well. All right, here is a winter jacket, and it is an REI. I think I have to raise this a little bit. Okay, let me raise this. Yeah, that's better. I don't know how long I can stay on my knees. I have a little stool here, so I think I'll be going back and forth. Yeah, so this is an REI brand jacket, and it's in good condition, really good condition. It's a men's small, and a friend of mine, she gave me this jacket. It used to be her ex-husband's, and I just don't wear, it won't fit me. Men's jackets in particular are too snug around the hip area. So I'm going to go ahead and try to sell this. Before I try to sell anything in my online stores, I look up the same item or something very, very similar and see how much it sold for, because then that kind of gives me the best indicator on whether the item is desirable and whether it's worth me listing. So for me, just off the top of my head, I look at this jacket and I think, oh, it might fetch anywhere between, let's say, $15 to $25, somewhere around there. So is that worth, oops, sorry, I have my microphone here. Is that worth me listing? Is that worth my time? So that's something that I have to kind of go through my head. And, you know, it's good for you guys also. Like if you guys are holding on to things and you're thinking that, okay, I want to hold on to this and keep it because one day I'm going to sell it and I'm going to sell all these different items. Well, it's really important to see if it's worth the time and effort to go ahead and do all the work in order to sell it. So just kind of keep that in mind. And that's something that I try to keep in mind as well. So here's some wool socks. Okay, so I'm going to put, for now, the keep items here. These are really great for the snow. I don't go to the snow very often, but I do keep winter, like really cold winter things for, you know, sort of seasonal items. So I'm going to keep those. Here is a sweater for Sven, but it's stretched out. and there's a little hole in it. So I'm gonna actually put this in the throwaway bag. Okay. I mean, I could donate it, but it is stretched out and it does have a hole. So, okay. So here are some snow pants. I used to snowboard. They're still in great shape, so I'm gonna keep these. Am I going to go snowboarding again? I don't know. I mean, I would love to, but it's very expensive. It's not something that I absolutely love doing. I do like it, but you know, the chances are I might go sledding and things with my, eventually with my grandbaby, Malia. So I'm gonna hang on to these. Okay, here's another pair of snow pants. These are also from my friend, and these are her ex-husband's snow pants, and the brand is Marmot. I'm gonna look these up because Marmot is a really nice brand, so I might be able to sell this in my stores. My online stores. This one. Okay. And then, okay, these are leg warmers. I already have a pair, so I'm gonna go ahead and donate. And I hardly wear the pair that I do have, but it's in my sock drawer, so it's something that I can always grab. Here's, you know, a good pair of gloves for the snow, hat and wool socks, so I'm gonna keep those. And finally, I have a down jacket. And this is something that I'm gonna keep because I think it really can come in handy. What's nice about this one, it's packable too. So if I were traveling, it could pack down to something pretty small. So that's really handy. So I'm gonna keep this. All right, so I went through my winter things and I think I did okay. I don't really need to keep so many socks. I might cut back on the amount of socks I have. I think I'm gonna just keep 3 socks. And even these gloves is a little excessive, but sometimes it's nice when we do go to the snow to have extra gloves because then you can let other people borrow it. So that's why I'm gonna keep them. All right, and then, all right, we did good with that. Here is a beach bag, and I'm gonna keep this because, again, it's a seasonal item that I always use whenever we go to the beach or even to Hawaii. I like to keep this. It's very lightweight and it packs down to something really small. So I'll keep that one. This is an IKEA light fixture that I never used, and it works fine, but I don't use it, so I'm going to donate it. All right, here's another bag. All right, here's a tough one. So this is sentimental item. This Coach purse was my mom's, and my mom really loved Coach purses back in the 70s and 80s. So I remember her wearing this particular bag, and so it does have sentimental value to me. She had a lot of purses, and I've already sold maybe about 2 or 3 of them. And you know, I made pretty good money on them, which is good. But I decided to keep this one and this one for myself. And it's kind of like a nice memory of my mom. So, and it's also something that I could use. So I'm gonna hang on to them. Okay, I'm going to get off of my knees for a little while. And sit on this. Okay, that's nice. All right, so keep going, keep moving. Some old slippers, and they are pretty, you know what, actually, they're in pretty bad shape. So I'm gonna toss these. An old sweater. I see a little stain on it, and it's I probably bought this in the 90s. Okay, so I think I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna donate it. I did love that sweater. Here is a swim trunks or swim board shorts. And these are nice and stretchy. I'm definitely gonna keep this. This is actually summer stuff. So I'm going to keep that there. This is a little summer dress, very lightweight. I wear this when it's very hot, so I'm going to keep that. Some shorts, keeping. These are my swim bottoms. I wear these. I don't know why they're here. It's a strange place. Okay, oh, all right, so here's another sentimental item. My oldest daughter, Kelsey, played softball for SF State. She was the starting second baseman. She played softball since she was it 4 years old? I think she was 4. And so I have really, really great memories of watching her play. And so I kept just a couple of things like this, some of these, you know, more memorabilia, kind of mementos of her playing. So what I like about this is it's long sleeve, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my t-shirt drawer, and if it's there, then I might wear it. If I don't wear it, then I'll just take a photo of it, and then that way I can donate it. So I'm going to put this on the side here. And that's the same thing with this. My younger daughter, Emmy, she played for this club traveling volleyball team. And so I have a lot of great memories of her playing volleyball, going, you know, traveling around. And so yeah, so I'm going to do the same with this one. These sentimental items are things that I kind of like tucked away. I didn't want to think about it. It was too hard for me to just throw into the bag and donate, so that's why I kind of put it here. It's almost like this little, I don't know, I like to call it like my maybe pile or think about it pile. So that's kind of where it ended up in here. Okay, this is really cute. This is a 100% cashmere vest, and it's from Scotland, and it has a hole in it, so since it has a hole, I don't think that it would sell. This one is, I'm going to try it on. If it doesn't look good on me, then I will donate. Oh, okay. So this was, I actually gave this to my mom as a gift. And it's a leather sort of, again, like a fanny pack or a crossbody bag. And I think I like it. I don't use it very often. Oh, it actually has to. So you know what? I'm gonna still keep it because I actually think I could use it. So, you know, I'm gonna keep that. All right, here's another sentimental item. This is when, you know, Kelsey played softball for her high school, and so it's her varsity jacket. And you know, I just remember her wearing it and, you know, feeling so happy and proud of my kid. Loved going to the games and watching, and you know, oh, okay, so the zipper doesn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna photograph this and then let it go. So that's gonna be over here. That's a to-do photograph. Okay, so I went through that bag, so I can go ahead and put the things that I'm keeping back in here. This one goes here. I'll put it on top. Okay, all right, so maybe what I'll do is I'll go through the summer stuff right now. All right, there. Okay. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys are getting a lot done, or, you know, at least I hope that you enjoy the company. And I used to do these ship with me videos for my small business, my thrifting business. And viewers used to tell me that they really, they liked working along with me. So, you know, it's like good company. So I almost feel like that's body doubling in a way too, but you know, maybe this is definitely more intentional as, you know, sort of like a work tool. So anyways, hope you guys are liking it so far. And let me know in the comments, because, you know, if so, then we can do more of these. This is a t-shirt that I designed. I think it's Hey Cutie. Hey Cutie. And again, this is a little bit of a sentimental thing because, you know, I was a graphic designer and art director for over 30 years. So this was a little, you know, product that I created. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my t-shirt drawer, see if I wear it. If I wear it, great. If I don't, then I know that I need to donate it. You know, being a designer, being a graphic designer, art director is part of my identity. And I think that's why sometimes items can be tied into your identity. But the thing that I have to remember is those items don't make me who I am. I'm that person no matter what, you know, from my experiences, from my knowledge. That's part of my identity. So, you know, items that I think are attached to it, I can let it go and it'll be fine. So that's something for me to keep in mind. Okay, so this is now my summer stuff, and I just don't like wearing one-piece bathing suits. To me, they're really uncomfortable because I don't like to have my stomach wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate this there. Okay, so I also don't wear biker shorts, and so I'm gonna toss that. Donate, not toss. This was my mom's. She used to like to wear these little shells, and it's like a slinky material, which I don't like to use. I don't like to wear, so I'm gonna donate this as well. Okay, here we are with the swimsuits. Here's a one piece. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this just because, you know, I keep picking up these one pieces because I keep thinking, oh, it's more appropriate for my age. I should move away from the two pieces and start wearing one pieces. But every time I get one, I don't wear it. And I think part of it, the big part is it's just not comfortable for me. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna give that away and say one pieces are not for me. Now two pieces, slinky two pieces are not for me either. Maybe I could wear that maybe 20 years ago, but I can't really wear that now. I don't feel comfortable in it. So I'm gonna get rid of this more slinkier two pieces, or the bikinis. Okay, this is one that I want to keep. I like wearing the more supportive two pieces. Like this is something that I really like, so I'm gonna keep this here. Some shorts that Kelsey got me. These are really comfortable, lightweight, perfect for hot days. Kind of that boxer underwear short style. This is Old Navy linen pants that are good for the summer. Wide leg, which is still in style. Here's a cute tank top. I'll keep that. Here's some pajamas. Oh, here's a pajama bottom. Okay, do I have the top? Okay, if I don't have the top, then I'm going to donate it. This is, yeah, a little nightgown. Bikini bottoms that are too small, too tiny. I don't feel comfortable. Tank top. Here is a one piece or two piece top that I still like. It's supportive. And shorts, keep shorts. You know what, this one, it has some like ink mark on it. So I think I'm gonna donate it. It's still in good condition. It just has those ink marks. So here's bottoms. Okay. Here's a headband that I never wear. And all right, this one, I think it's time to let this one go. This is part of my identity, you know, back, I don't know, even like 10 years ago, but I would wear sort of like this little hip hugger, looks like a little skirt, but it's actually a swim, you know, swim bottoms. I'm gonna hang on to this, and when it comes to summertime and swimwear time, then I can try it on. If it looks not good, then I'll just donate it at that point. And then this one's hard because I loved this little bikini and it's probably from the 90s. It's a little BB two-piece with the triangle top, and I love this little bikini. And let's just check this. Now, if the elastic goes, then I know that I have to get rid of it, but the elastic is still good. And sometimes you can hear it crunching, but this is still good. So I'm going to hang on to this. What I liked about it is the bottoms are not teeny tiny. They're actually kind of modest. So 2, it's okay to hold on. Progress looks different for everyone. If you've come across something you're not ready to part with, that's okay. Decluttering isn't about forcing yourself to let go before you're ready. Set those maybe items aside and revisit them later. The goal is to create a space in a way that feels right for you. Remember, any progress is still progress. This is your journey. I'm going to hang on to it. All right, so that's it for my summer things. I'm going to just put everything back into this bag. I think I did a pretty good job of decluttering my summer, and I didn't find the top to those pajama bottoms. So I think, although, you know, I could just wear, these are nice and thin and lightweight, and I could wear a t-shirt or a tank top to bed with them. So I'm going to keep them. All right, this will be interesting, this one. Here are a pair of Chaco sandals, and Chaco is a really nice brand. It's an outdoor shoe brand, and these are barely worn. I think I wore them once out. I never wear these. So what I'm going to do is I'm either going to sell them in my online store, or I'm going to take them to the buy sell trade store. So this will go into this one right here. Oh, okay, that's the sell bag. And here are the more summer things that I'm keeping, so I'll stick that there. Okay. Here are a pair of Dansko clogs, and I have a pair of these just like these, except for my pair that I use is a bigger size. I found these at the Goodwill bins, which is the Goodwill outlet, and that's where they sell donated items for very little. So basically it's about $2 a pound. So the reason I picked these up was I thought I would keep them for myself, and then I found another pair that was one size bigger, and those fit me better than these. So I'm going to try to sell these. And again, you know, I'll check on eBay to see whether or not I should put it in my online stores, or if I should sell it in person at the stores. So we'll see. This is some sandals that I never wear. I mean, they're cute. This is where it gets so hard, you know, but I never wear these. So I'm going to donate them. All right. Here are some clogs that I loved. Love these clogs, but they are kind of breaking up over here. They're a little bit too worn for me, so I'm going to go ahead and donate them, I think. Yeah. Although I really like those a lot. And here are a pair of fake Birkenstocks. This is a pair that my daughter Kelsey gave to me, and they really are scuffed up. I think I might try these on. I'll try these on, see how they fit, and if they're not comfortable, they're gonna be comfortable, I know. If they're not quite right, then I'll go ahead and donate them. All right, so here is a pair of Mephisto sandals, and I'm gonna hang on to these. These are, you know, a really nice brand, so I'll hang on to these. All right, this might be a little bit of an identity situation, because here are some Coach shoes. They're super cute. They have a kit heel, T-strap in the front, really nice leather. They were never that comfortable for me, and because of that, I think I'm going to, you know what, and they're worn. I could try to sell these at the buy sell trade stores and see what happens. They might take it. Okay. I wear slippers all the time during summer, and even spring and fall. So I'm going to hang on to these, and they're Crocs. Crocs are super comfortable for me, so I like hanging on to those. These are just like inserts. These are some shoes that I wore to my daughter Kelsey's wedding, and so I'm going to keep those. They're really comfortable and they're classics. And this actually are shoes from Target, and I wear them a lot actually. You know, not high quality, but they're comfortable, and I like the style. Again, a T-strap with a low heel, so I'm going to keep these. And here's my Crocs that I wear, you know, spring, summer, fall. Some more slippers. These are kind of fancy slippers because they have patent leather straps, so I'll keep those. All right, so I did pretty good on the shoes, I think. Put these back. And because I don't go out very much, that's why I put my nicer shoes in underneath the storage, underneath the bed. And let's see, so that's that. Okay, so good, we did good with that, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put this back here. Actually, I can almost add this on top. All right, I have an empty bag there, so that's good. Okay, so now I can go to the other side, and I will take you guys along. Okay, so my donate bag is pretty full, so I'm going to go ahead and grab another one and see how we do with this side. I'm going to start with my quilts. So this was a beautiful quilt that was handmade as a gift, and by a former co-worker. So, and then the banging is going to start, so I'm really sorry. I hope it's not terrible, but I'm going to keep this quilt. Another really beautiful quilt that I found at the Goodwill bins. So I'm going to keep this as well. Now this one I picked up also at the bins for my granddaughter Malia, but I found some other quilts that are, I think, that are even better. So I'm going to go ahead and donate this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. And again, you know, I picked this up at the bins. It probably cost me about $2, which is, you know, sorry, Sven. Okay. All right, here's another quilt. Okay, so they're starting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this, but I'll do a voiceover so that you guys don't have to hear all of this, okay? Hope that's all right. Okay, so I'm going to keep this beautiful quilt. Here is a sentimental item. This belonged to my Ariel kitty, and she passed away a couple months ago. But I don't need it, and I have other sort of mementos of her, so I'm going to go ahead and give that away. And oh, here's another sentimental item. This was a gift from my best friend Denise and her daughter Nikki. So it is a Keanu Reeves blanket, and they got it for me because I really like Keanu Reeves. So I don't use this anymore, so it was super fun when I got it, but since I don't use it now, I'm going to go ahead and donate it. This will be interesting. This is my linen pile, but here is a beach towel, and I'm going to keep this because I think it's my only beach towel. Oh, okay, so here are some sheets, and so the problem with all my linens are a lot of them are mismatched. It's missing a top sheet, or it's missing a bottom sheet, it's missing pillowcases or whatnot, and I don't want to hang on to all these kind of random items anymore. And what I'm pretty sure I can do is donate like linens, bed sheets, towels and things like that to animal shelters. So that would be really good if I could just, take these over to probably take it to the Berkeley Humane Society. And then there is another animal shelter in Berkeley as well that I can take these to. So that will be good. That feels good to donate things where, they're going to be useful. And if it's going to help the animals, that makes me feels really good. So the set on the far right, those are complete sets. So I know I want to hang on to those two sets. And these are mismatched. Checking to see if they match by the color. And that set that I'm touching right there, I actually found that set at the bins and I really love that set. Okay, so I need another black garbage bag. I'm letting go of a lot of the bedding stuff. And, I've had a lot of that bedding probably, some of it is definitely from the 90s. So I've had it for a long time. Yes, so I hope that this body doubling session has been, useful for you guys. I don't think I mentioned this before, but body doubling is something that the ADHD community uses a lot. And also, it also has roots in, I think, psychology as well as behavioral science. So it really is helpful for productivity as well as, just getting some tasks done. Having someone there while you work can really help keep you accountable and on track. And it's not about the other person telling you what to do. It's just the act of doing the task alongside someone that makes it less daunting. And it's not just for people with ADHD. It can work for anyone who's tackling something that feels hard to start or finish. Okay, those are a pair of Clark pumps. I'm going to hang on to those. But other than that, I'm pretty much done with under the bed storage, which is great. I was able to collect out, I think, 3 or 4 bags for donation. And it feels really good to complete that. So yay. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my closet now. And I'm going to start with this dress. It is an Adriana Papel dress. I wore it to a function once, and it is pretty, but it's a little just too fancy, and I don't think I'd wear this again. So I'm going to go ahead and donate this. I'm going to put here. Okay. Oh, interesting. I think I'll keep it. This is the donate there. Okay, this one is a Lucky Brand, and it's just really pilly. So pilly that, I don't even want to sweater shave it. So I'm going to go ahead and donate that. Okay. What do you guys do? Do you hang on to some clothes because you think, what if I need to go to a funeral? This is exactly the kind of, I don't know, I guess in a way, funeral pants. They're slacks, black slacks. I'm just thinking that's what I would wear them to. I guess they're just in case pants, and I'm gonna donate these, so bye-bye. Okay, this one is the size, I think this is pretty. Keep it. All right, good. Okay, so done with the closet. 3, take your time, but see it through. Try to be definitive about your decluttering sessions, even if that means deciding you're not ready to let go just yet. If you need to, take the time to try things on, ask loved ones if they'd want the item, or even take photos of sentimental items before donating. Whatever it takes, aim to complete the task, whether that's letting go, repurposing it, or holding on to it with intention. You'll feel so much better knowing you've followed through. Sven, do you want to go for a walk? Yes? Thank you so much for body doubling with me today. You really helped me get my decluttering done, and for that, Sven and I appreciate you. If you're looking for personal growth tips, check out my Starting Over playlist for stories and strategies about finding purpose and joy at any age. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you find wellness today and every day. See you next time. Bye!